so excited. This actually for me is pretty humbling. She really is the biggest female entertainer. She is the baddest, one of the baddest entertainers on the continent. Yemi Alade, a big.
How far now?
How, what am I supposed to say?
Ade.
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 Okay. Ade.
Yes.
How far
yes,
now?
Yes. I'm good. That means
welcome.
I'm good. Thank you.
It's so good
Karibu.
to see you.
Asante sana. Asante sana.
Yemi, you work hard. I tell you this every time that we meet. And every time that I see you, you've put out, projects and there are all these videos and there are all these things that you've lined up. When, do you ever take a break?
I do though, but when I'm really exhausted, and that takes a lot. So like I might put in a lot of work like over many months, and then I might take sometimes a day off or 2 or 3 days, but that's just it.
That's ridiculous.
We walk when we die now. We sleep when we die, so like let's just keep putting in the work.
Yeah, but you see, to more than 7.3 million fans on Instagram, right? That's a huge family. To them, you are successful. You have, you've made it. You are this epitome of everything that we want to be. But on your level, what are some of the gender inequities that you've experienced, and you'd want, the younger generation to sort of be aware of that as they come in?
Gender inequality is something that has been in existence even before my mom was born. I wouldn't say it's a thing that has plagued the society for a very, very long time. But I'm really proud to see females out here right now. In all the cities I've been to, females are, running things like they're breaking down doors because no one's opening the doors for them. And I think that's the attitude that we all need to own, because no one is going to open the door for us. Some people rather we stay in the kitchen, some people rather we just be wives. But I think every great guy out there now wants a wife that can actually add to his life, not just the woman to take care of the home. I think so, right? So I would say to anyone out there that for me as a lady, I have chosen to just overlook the inequalities and the double standards out there. And I guess that's why I'm where I am today, and I intend to go even further.
Who do you look up to, actually?
Well, I definitely look up to a lot of people. I'm inspired by a lot of people in the same career lane as myself, like Beyonce. I do love Rihanna, and then the guys as well. And then most especially, there's this guy I follow online, and I was opportune to meet him, Gary V. He's such a
the
mentor.
Inspirational, motivational speaker.
Exactly. I noticed that there's a lot going on online, and if you're not careful, you become a product of garbage in, garbage out. So I try to, follow and be inspired and motivated by even people I don't know,
Yeah. The Woman of Steel.
My fourth baby, my fourth album.
A powerful statement. I think of that, and I think of, Margaret Thatchers of the world and the late Wangari Maathais of the world, just names that are historical. They were in the history books, and and it's met with a lot of course, just resistance, but it's a powerful, powerful statement.
Yes, it is. It's the superhero I call on every time that I feel a bit weak in my knees, and I feel like I'm about to let go. I call on Woman of Steel. And I feel like everybody out there, like, for instance, is it every day you wake up and you feel like you're up to it? No. You have to reach down into your soul and just call upon that energy, that strength that you need. And that's where Woman of Steel came from, Through it all, we made it. I come in peace and still I rise.
J. Cole did a song the other day, and he said something like, two legends cannot, they make it look as if two legends cannot coexist.
That's not true.
It's like there's only space for one person in the game, in the scene at the top.
No.
And they pit people against one another. It's always Nicki Minaj or Lil Kim. It's Foxy Brown, Lil Kim. There's always, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's toxic.
It is very toxic. And it's like day and night. It's like the sun and the moon. God had already planned it in a way that the sun will shine during the day and the moon will shine at night. But you still find people saying, oh, I prefer nighttime to daytime. People always talk, but that doesn't change the timing of the sun's shine. That doesn't change the timing of the moon's shine as well, So it's a beautiful world if we only just try to focus more on the beautiful things, and try and encourage people that are actually doing great things instead of trying to compare
and contrast.
Yeah.
We can all win. We can all win.
Right? Yeah. Yes, exactly.
You don't have to. It doesn't have to be a mess. And I don't know why they do that. I feel like they do that a lot with females more than guys.
Yes, and
right?
I agree. Yes, yes. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I think they've tried with the guys and tried with the females, and they've noticed that when they do with the females, there's more of an uproar compared to when they do with the males. And I hope the females out there realize that that means that we are indeed stronger than we think we are. If every time they try to put our heads, against each other, it actually causes more of an uproar, actually puts food on the table of people who feed into such, things. I think we should congratulate ourselves and try to also, I blame us as well, because I think we do not take our time to show the world the times that we support our sisters, the time that we congratulate our sisters, the times that we are there for our sisters. I think we should try to educate the world, because obviously the world is misinformed about who we are and how we are. We are born to care, to nurture. We have these things naturally. We're not here to just fight. We're here to add to what is in this world. So I think it's up to us to actually shine the light on. We should teach the world that we are not, you're my sister, I'm your sister, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know what I mean?
You know what I
my
mean?
brother, my sister. It is true, you're right. Because it's not going to cost you anything to tell somebody, yo, listen, I'm going to put you on. I'm going to be performing. You could come host. You could do this. I see it. We could coexist.
I'm all about that life.
Yes.
Yes.
And is that, some of the messages going to be coming out in this album?
100%. So on Woman of Steel, I some of the songs I released that are on that album, I got tired of being told to keep quiet, because most times people don't. No, just in general. When you have your opinions as a popular person, most times you air them, and not a lot of people agree with you, and they want to shut you up. I think people out there need to learn that we are all entitled to our individual opinions. We should learn to just agree, not agree to accept, but whatever. But I have a lot of things that I'm saying on the album, and I'm just letting it. Since no one wants to listen, I don't want to tweet or Instagram it. I'd rather sing about it, because that's what I do.
All right. Now, something else she does well is release jams a lot, all the time. Yemi's always releasing something, and the video is like a movie, and I'm like, when did she do this one? When did she do this one? So now there's Bounce.
Yes.
Let's talk about Bounce. And we have a snippet. We're going to play this snippet. My director will tell me when it's ready. But let's talk about Bounce. So tell me.
Okay, so Bounce is one of the songs off the album.
Yeah.
And it is a dance song. I realized that I dropped the tempo over the last year, and so I wanted to take the tempo back up, And Bounce will get you bouncing everywhere. It's not a love song this time around. It's a typical dance song, and I'm also, complaining about the fact that, okay, they say you need to watch your tummy, so don't go for shawarma, have banana. I'm just telling you everything that happens to this lady right here.
You sound very confident in this album, very different, very, I don't care what you think, this is me. I've entertained you. Now listen to what I want you to listen to.
Hon, I've always been like that. I've always been like that. I like to lead my life on my own terms. It makes me happy, and my happiness is paramount.
Let's talk about the favorite things of Miss Yemi Alade. Let's start with your favorite social media app. Your favorite social media app.
I actually like Instagram, because I don't get to talk a lot. Just put nice pictures.
Favorite filter?
It's on Snapchat. There's this really cute one. It reduces the size of your cheeks and makes everything look nice and chiseled. I like that one.
Removes all of the blemishes.
Exactly, and gives you the baby skin.
You look so beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Favorite jollof?
Why you gotta do that, girl?
I know. Favorite African city?
Well, but it's Nairobi.
Nairobi, what's good?
I'm always here.
Favorite album to work on?
Like my own album?
Yeah.
Or Beyonce's album? Beyonce's album?
This Queen's album.
Beyonce's new album?
Yeah. No.
Something like that?
No.
I'm sticking to Beyonce's album.
You're going to stick to that one?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to choose a specific one. But your favorite song to listen to when you feel like things are I just want to zone out. What's that song?
Girl, I have tapped into the world of jazz, like old jazz music. Aretha Franklin, Charlie, I've tapped into all of that. It's a beautiful world. Oh my days. Yes, that's what I listen to.
I was watching a documentary about, jazz artists in the 50s and in the 60s in America, and they wouldn't be allowed to sleep at the hotels that they would perform in. So they wouldn't even, walk through the front door that walks through the back and the kitchen. Imagine that. And now things have changed so much.
They opened the doors for us. They did. Even Nina Simone, I watched a documentary on her. Whew. It was a crazy time. I am grateful to be born in this time, and I'm grateful for the people before us that have opened the doors for us. And I hope that things get better still.
Yeah, and I like how you change it up with Bez. You know, when you, I was like, what vibe am I getting from this song?
Oh, with the best song.
Yes.
Yeah. That was.
It was
nice
like
one.
60s, like 70s, like.
Yes, I was pretty surprised when Bez hit me up for that song, but I know it was Cobham's influence. Cobham's the producer, and he's known me for a long time. Knows I can belt and sing and sing. So I guess he wanted me to show off a bit, so I did that.
Oh. All right, so now bounce is here. We're gonna bounce to this. So Jay, my DJ's got the jam. So we're gonna take a look. I really like you guys. So just take a listen to a snippet of it, and then we get back and we talk. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 1, 2. Okay. Ha. Oh, hey. I saw you turning up in London. Oh, I did. Right, we gotta do it. I saw you doing it. You doing it.
Whenever you're ready.
In London. All right, fine. So this is
So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you ready? 1, 2.
Okay.
Hey, let's go again. 1, 3, 4. 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. 1, 2.
What kind of forever? That's what I'm gonna do. Bounce is the.
I feel like this.
I feel like that one actually could work. I think. Bless you, turn it up. I feel like that one would work better.
That's it.
But Bounce is a new record. Make sure that you go get it. Right, it's online. Make sure, but the video is not out though. Right. So when does the video come out?
About to be out.
Okay. You see, because she was working on it.
Yes.
Of course she was.
The entire album. Everything's about to hit the streets, hit the road, hit your phone, your playlist, and also the song with Rick Ross, Oh My Gosh, and all of that. Whew. Well, that's been happening.
How did that come about?
Okay, so we happen to be ambassadors of a premium brand, a premium cognac brand. So I'm out of breath because I've been dancing.
Yeah.
I needed to have like a male influence on that, and I was thinking of rap, and Rick Ross came to mind. I sent him a few songs, and he chose Oh My Gosh. He sent his verse back, and we got the video done. Everything just, it didn't happen like overnight, but it was a smooth process. I'm so thankful to my team, everyone who didn't sleep to try and make this happen, and Rick Ross himself for being so motivational. He was such an amazing sport. Like, I was in shock. He wanted to be everything African. He was excited about the African movement, and he wanted to be like, you know, Igwe or something.
Yeah.
You know, it was a great experience.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, mato, just, hey. That's what's up.
You need to check. You need to watch it too. It's a really cool video. All right, so now, Yemi, there's a thing that we do on the show. It's called Third World, right? So we take a look at things that our African brothers do that just make us special and unique. Let's take a look. This is the first video.
All right.
It's a cat. It's a cat. Not African, huh?
Wait, is that a garbage truck?
Yeah, no. It's a movie. It's stuff, goods and stuff to transport it to another place, or like to sell it and stuff.
That's a moving hazard.
Yeah, it is. It's
To
like,
himself, to the road
to
itself,
everyone,
to the people,
to the country,
to any car,
to the economy,
to life,
to everyone,
to Instagram,
to
even his television. His
even to
television
the
station.
station. It is affecting even
To
the
our
screen.
eyes. Close your kids' eyes if they're awake right now.
The hustle, that's the grind. That's the grind.
Well, that's
right
we have to. That's what you have to use what you have to get what you need. So I guess he's getting the job done. So, but don't say I congratulated you because I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Let's take a look at the second video. I feel like that just happens in Africa. No? It doesn't? In the village.
You know what? I think two things. Okay, so when I was watching that as an adult, I was like, I'm not the one that's going to bath these children. I cannot bath them, one. And then the second thing that I thought I was like, oh my God, what I would give to be a kid again and just have fun like that. Like they're so excited. I don't think they're going to remember that they're hungry or it's lunchtime or it's breakfast or it's dinner. They're not going to remember that. They found this spot and it's their new spot and they're having the fun of their life, you know? And I think that is great. But I don't think this only happens in Africa. I think for some reason, some camera just pops up somewhere in places like this and they get to see stuff like this. But all over the world, there are certain slums that have like crazy, crazy sites. In America, in London, crazy slums. And they have the craziest places the kids playing. It's unbelievable. But there's no camera there.
The camera just happens to be
in Africa.
All the time.
Why is that so?
We wonder. All right, so we have a third video. Let's see it. This is the final one.
Tell me. Oh, I saw this one. I'm not going to spoil it. But I know what he put in that rice.
Oh my God. Why does it have to be a black person? Why do we just do this? Is this intentional? Are we just like, what will I do today to embarrass our race? With ketchup, just the whole sufuria. This, let me tell you, this is so funny. The chick sitting, can you see? She's crying. She's like, if I say anything, they will say I'm racist. Let me keep quiet.
You know what I think?
What? You know, I don't know.
He has a whole bottle of water.
Yeah. How else will he drink it? How else?
It's going to push all that ketchup down.
Why?
I didn't see the bottle when wow.
Yeah, it's rice and ketchup, something that other people eat too. Because a lot of people eat, here in Kenya, sometimes you eat like this. No, also when I say that, I mean, it's not like it's a delicacy, but I've seen it before when I was in primary school, But
I think we should all be like this guy. If we're hungry, we should just eat what we need to eat. Like,
whatever you are.
If I ask you for food now, would you give me? Let me eat my rice in peace. True. You know? I'm going to imagine my ketchup is my mama's hot stew. How about that?
And I get with the program.
You know what I mean?
I just, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's see what people are saying online. Usha, hashtag Amina at the trend live. What are people saying? What do they want to say to Yemi?